And we have some breaking news for you right now, as donations to Harry and Meghan's Archewell Foundation have plunged by $11 million in just the past year, sending it into the red. That's right. The news that donations dropped to just $2 million comes as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex released a glitzy promotional film of all their hard work this year.
The Archewell video, which isn't actually released until January, it didn't usually release until January, it shows the Duchess hugging veterans and taking selfies to highlight the impact of the foundation. It was released just hours after a video from the Cambridge showing Catherine and her children volunteering at a baby bank. Joining us now is royal commentator Jenny Bond. Jenny, bad news for the Archewell Foundation. Sort of suspicious that usually they release their annual progress video in January. It's come back to the day after the Cambridges released their festive video. And now we learn, it literally is just broken, that donations to their foundation, the Archewell Foundation, have plunged over the past year by an astonishing $11 million. Unless they change tack, this pair are in trouble, aren't they?
Well, it doesn't look too good, does it? This must be a real blow to them. And it's interesting to note that the donations to Archewell came from just two people, apparently, who each donated around about $1 million. So not a lot of public support there for their foundation. It does do good work, and together with this video that they've issued, they have a 25-page impact report, which, as you say, normally comes out in January, and that's fine. You know, they're a business, if you like. They issue their annual report. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but honestly, it is odd that just a few hours after Catherine shows herself and her children volunteering at a baby bank, out comes this fast-moving little video, which flashes by so quickly. There we see Catherine with the children, and that was lovely. And then you've got this flashing video of Meghan hugging lots of people, and it's all a bit meaningless, it seems to me.
Yeah, I mean, they've got very different styles, don't they? Sort of pared back Kate doing her duty and flashy actress Meghan. But do you think Meghan's a bit obsessed with Kate, frankly speaking?
I don't know, as I say.
Yes.
It has to be more than just coincidence that this keeps happening, that once the Waleses do something, the Sussexes immediately put out their own bit of publicity. I mean, I've seen the impact report from Archewell. Look, and it does do good work. It's helped 2,500 girls in Nigeria get menstrual products and health education. It's helped a lot of Afghan women in the United States settle down. But personally, if you read the blurb that accompanies their website, it's on their website. I mean, I would find it very hard to donate to something that says it does this work, and plus creative activations through the business verticals of audio and production. I mean, I don't know what it means.
Nor do I. With you there, Jenny. But they do, as I said earlier, their shtick so far has resulted in them being kind of in the abyss here. You know, they've got all these lawsuits going on. We're learning that in Hollywood, brand experts are rather sick of them. They don't like the way they behave. They don't like the way they lob grenades over the Atlantic all the time to the British royal family. There's even talk that Meghan might lose her Hollywood agent. They need to kind of work out a different approach to their public profile, don't they? Because this one, the shtick that they've been coming up with for the past 3 turbulent years, isn't working, is it?
No, it's all about branding, isn't it? In the United States, brand is absolutely everything, and theirs does appear to be in trouble. Again, I don't like to give too much credence to rumours, and certainly there's no confirmation that she is in trouble with her Hollywood talent agency. But there are quite a lot of rumours swirling around now that say that they don't really like this toxicity, and as you say, the negativity that seems to be coming all the time from Harry and Meghan about their family back here. It's not good for the brand, perhaps, of the talent agency. And I actually got dropped by that. That would be a major blow. But I mean, we're all on tenterhooks, aren't we? Because she has announced that they have all sorts of projects on the slate, and she's very excited about them. And Harry's really excited about them too. So it's all going to be fun, according to Meghan.
Yeah, Jenny, thank you ever so much. Jenny Bond. I do like Jenny Bond. She's got some great insights, doesn't she?
TV royalty.
She is royalty. Queen Jenny. Now, here's another TV king, James.
Talking of TV royalty.
If only Harry and Meghan could have found a really useful outlet to do all this charity work and be in newspapers for it.
Exactly right. This is the great tragedy of it, right? That everyone used to love Harry and he was this irascible scamp, and then he finds true love and we're really happy and the country seems to welcome them in. Wonderful wedding, all the rest of it.
We loved Meghan, didn't we?
Right, right. And for all this, people were horrible. I don't remember any of that being the case at all. Everybody wanted to wish them well. This idea that, there was a kind of interracial wedding, marriage happening in the royal family. Everybody was chuffed with this. It looked like modern Britain. It was great. Strong ties with America, all wonderful. And for it to go this sour is really sad at the end of the day.
I mean, not to put too fine a point about it, to boil this story right down, it's come to the point where people, certainly on this side of the Atlantic and clearly in America as well, they just don't like this couple. They don't like Harry and Meghan. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I think you're right. And as Alex says, it's this idea that Meghan has just become obsessed with the woman who will one day be the Queen. And, if you're playing second fiddle, I can see we might be annoyed, but there's always the Best Supporting Actress Oscar that Meghan could have got for this, and they could have been a great team. And as you say, being part of the kind of royal family with the new-ish king still in post and his desire to kind of go out and do more and be more active, if she stuck it out and you had bigger roles, imagine the good they could have all done together.
I'll tell you another thing about that. If they'd have stayed here, they would have been frontline royals and they would have still had armed police protection. There you go.
But I feel like they've run out of road, haven't they? I mean, what choice does she have left now? The Netflix thing didn't really work. The Spotify thing hasn't really worked. The charity thing. I mean, Vernon Kay's made more money than them. Do you know what I mean? And from
Vernon Kay's making more money than a lot of people, to be fair. But I take your point.
But they've run out of road, haven't they? What do they do now?
But here's the great hope for us coming into Christmas time, that Meghan's father-in-law is, His Majesty, the defender of the faith. And if you're going to quote the good book, Luke 15:7, more rejoicing in heaven over one sinner who repenteth. Imagine they come back to the fold and they say sorry and the prodigal son returns. Imagine what a great Christmas story that would be.
Well, that would be a great, but it's not happening this Christmas, that's
David
for damn
Cameron,
sure.
Harry and Meghan, how blessed a Yuletide it would be.
No, it's an extraordinary story, this. $11 million down, and Archewell is in the red. That is a big,
I want to know
story.
who these two donors are,
Absolutely.
the two people who
One of
donated.
them's definitely going to be Oprah, right?
Right.
And who's the other person?
Well, who knows? It'll be somebody in Montecito. They're all
get on the phone to
filthy
Jenny.
rich in Montecito.
James,
sadly,
thank you so
we
much.
have come to the end of the show. Alex, thank you for tuning in. Please do join us same time tomorrow.